Ladies and gentlemen, One Punch Man Season 3 trailer just dropped. Look at this. Let's dive in and break this down. First picture right here, the whole squad: Child Emperor, Darkshine, Atomic Samurai, Tatsumaki, Pig God, Flashy Flash, Zombie Man, which we're going to get a lot of in this season, and Puri Puri Prisoner. Fubuki. Okay, so real quick, let's talk about the compositing and just like the look and feel. Definitely looks a lot better than Season 2. The compositing is like just way more smooth and kind of modern age anime. Like it reminds me like a little bit of Daima or One Piece, like a tiny, or Solo Leveling, like a tiny bit. This seems to be like kind of like a new age filter that like all the anime companies are switching to. Not going to exactly look like Season 1 or Season 2, but this still looks really good. Like I have no complaints. Okay, that and my mask did not look good. That looked like CGI, bro. It's not CGI, but that's not really that great. Puri Puri Prisoner going ham. Genos, Flashy Flash. Okay, so this bothers me a little bit. There is no animation here, really. There's a lot of still frames. That's not a good sign. Yeah, this honestly does not look that good. I mean, this is like, it's 2D. It's not 3D. Got some impact frames. Turns into a spinning slash and slices them all up. I mean, that's okay. There's too much chaos, man. You can't even tell what's going on. Unfortunate. Okay, Zombie Man, bro. Like, this looks sick. And this is a great art shot. Filter looks good, and honestly, his fight versus the vampire monster is insanely sick. So I'm super, super pumped for that. We're finally gonna get to see Zombie Man go ham, and he's a very cool character. I'm really excited. King walking out. Child Emperor, he's probably gonna have his big fight as well. He fights a very, very powerful monster named Phoenix Man, who just like keeps transforming and getting stronger. So yeah, that's going to be awesome too. This whole season's going to be like big, like massive, massive fights between top tier S-class heroes and top tier monsters. Not so much Saitama, but a lot of Garo and a lot of S-class heroes fighting. Atomic Samurai. Bang looks pretty good here. No complaints, really. Tatsuma. I would like some animation though. I mean, this is the trailer. Like, this should have been the teaser, because like the teaser was full animation. This is the trailer, and there's like no animation, which is not good. Not good at all. There's our boy. Ooh, that looks good. So yeah, some of these shots look great. They didn't really show off a lot of the big animation though, which is something you'd want to do in a trailer. It's peculiar to me they're just showing so many still frames, but maybe they're just trying to show us kind of like the art and the feel, although we did get that from the teaser with Garo versus the two monsters. It's talking about Garo. I mean, it's pretty good on model. It looks fine to me. Release coming in October 2025. And here we get the full staff list, including the character designers, the music artist, and the voice actors, but doesn't seem like we're getting anything about the animators, unfortunately. I was really hoping that they'd be able to hire and bring in some of the talent from Season 1. Doesn't look like that. Yeah, so that's actually, it's really short, man. It's really short. There's a lot of still frames. The compositing looks good. Like, some of the art shots look like Flashy Flash looks sick here. Struggling a little bit with the models. Like, some of it looks really good and some of it doesn't, man. That's what got us with JC Staff in Season 2. Like, they really struggled to stay on model with the characters. But at least they're not doing like CGI Genos again. Genos looks good here. I mean, the overall like composition is good enough. It's just like we desperately are going to need animation, like really good animation that people are going to talk about on Twitter, because that's what made One Punch Man Season 1 pop off. And the benchmark was really high, and with Season 2, we got let down big time. I mean, like a lot of the action scenes were literally just a single still frame. I mean, they really should have showed us more quality animation here, less still frames. Absolutely looks better than Season 2, like no doubt about it. They fixed a lot of their issues that they had, and they had a lot. And it seems like they listened to criticism, but to be honest, I'm really surprised that they got this IP again, but they have announced that like they understand how important this is to people, and they're really trying their best. They released a statement like last week. I know someone in management said they understand that this is very important, that like the animation has to be top tier because this is a beloved property, and they're trying their best. But honestly, like if they drop the ball here on season 3, like if fans aren't happy with the animation, bro, like it could literally just kill One Punch Man. And it could kill JC Staff as an animation studio. So like this is heavy pressure on them. I don't really see anything like too bad besides the flashy flash scene. But it's like if you're trying to get people hyped up, like why show them the still frames, dude? Like show us like just some clips of the top tier fights. So maybe they're rushing, man. They've had so much time. You know, maybe season 2 they didn't have enough time to complete it, but they've had years for season 3. They should be able to show us way higher quality animations. Like this shading and everything is great, but like this is not really animation. Like the only animation we got was like flashy. This was just really bad. Can't even really tell what's happening. And the atomic, we got actually the king, his like little walk, which actually looked really good. His walk is like mad swag. Look at that. Look at the swag on that walk. Okay, that's a nice walk. I like it just because of the king presence. His just like aura farming. And then this atomic samurai is like a little bit of animation. It's really more so just like a bunch of impact frames that kind of cheat the animation, which is things that I used to do in Anime War, which is like how I know it's it's like barely any movement at all. They're literally just like moving the sword and barely changing his cape. I don't know. It's kind of weak, man. It's kind of weak, unfortunately. I think they started off showing these characters because every single one of these characters is going to have a major fight in season 2. With the exception of like perhaps Tatsumaki versus Psychos, that might have to wait for season 4. I feel like they're going to have to either speed through it, or it's going to have to be 24 episodes, or they're just going to have to like speed through the manga to try and get to a boss fight like Saitama versus Orochi, which is probably the ending. But I think the reason that they start off showing these characters in particular, these 8, is because they're all going to have major battles in this season. Darkshine versus Garo, Atomic Samurai versus Black S, Zombie Man versus Pureblood, I think his name is, Flashy Flash versus Hellfire and Gale, Tatsumaki versus Psychos, and Child Emperor versus Phoenix Man, and Prey Prisoner fights in there as well. I'm like really surprised that like even for things like this, that they just didn't even have her hair flowing. That scares me a little. Because like almost all anime, they put so much quality into like flowing hair and clothes because it's just like mesmerizing to look at and it's high quality. And the fact that like it looks like her hair is blowing in the wind here, but it's just not even moving. And I'm just really hoping that they just took screenshots of the anime and then like put the name of the character on top of it so that they could show the characters, and like maybe they're trying to hide the animation. But again, like if they're trying to keep it a secret, that's not really that smart because fans' hopes are not very high right now. Like they should be showing us like a bunch of like highlight clips so we can start going crazy and sharing this and getting people pumped for it. I don't know if this trailer is going to hype people enough. I mean, other like trailers for other anime go a million times harder than this. Darkshine looks a lot different than season 1 and 2 also. He looks fine to me. I'm sure some people will criticize it. I mean, they changed his face, like his lips and his nose, I think, a little bit. At least they're not using like CGI for his body. But he's so glossy. Like, what the heck? Saitama looks awesome. I mean, this Saitama is like 100% on model. But he's just like, he's not even like moving. That's, you know. Yeah, so there you have it, guys. One Punch Man Season 3, first thoughts and initial impressions. I'll break this down, and I'm going to show you, like, where all these scenes are from in the manga. I'll release that video tomorrow. We'll do a side-by-side of, like, the shot they're showing here in the trailer and where it is in the manga and, like, what exactly is happening, just so you guys have a better idea. So now we have the trailer and we have the Garo teaser. we can start putting some pieces of the puzzle together. We have a release date. So look and feel looks like good, I would say. Like the look and feel, I'd give it an 8 or a 9. Like looks definitely good enough. Definitely better than season 2. Probably not as good as season 1. I'd give season 1 a 10 for look and feel. But the real question is like, can they give us those insanely epic highlight reel animations that circulate and bring a lot of new viewers to the anime? Like those highlight reels in anime, those big boss fights and stuff are very, very important to building up a series' reputation and popularity. So we'll have to see. I don't know if we're going to get any more trailers. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm going to stay reserved. I mean, maybe they're hiding the animation from us because they don't want to spoil it. I hope so. I'm still going to watch it. I'm still going to cover it on the channel, obviously. But I wasn't really too impressed. I was actually more impressed with the teaser. I was much more impressed with the Garo teaser than this. But it was also all action and combat, and this was just like a lot of still frames, essentially. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll let you know as soon as we get anything new One Punch Man.